First, I would like to thank you all for taking time out of your day to listen to my ideas and philosophies on becoming the best possible version of yourself. The reason why I created this audiobook is to give you a quick pep talk, ignite the fire in you to go out there and make your dreams become a reality, to make your goals, to accomplish all the goals that you set out for yourself, okay? I'm a big believer that how you spend your time shows how much you care about certain things. So I'm assuming that everyone that is listening to this believes in self-development, and hopefully, hopefully. I know after listening to this, you'll become more inspired and you will know exactly what to do to make your goals become a reality, to accomplish all the goals that you set out for yourself, all right? First, let me say I'm going to be sharing a lot of information with you all. My intention, like I said before, is to ignite the fire in you. So if you're ready to make that happen, keep on listening, all right? This is going to be fun. Let's get it. So what I want to talk about today is building momentum, all right? Not only building momentum, but building momentum in the right direction, right? And that direction is your goals, like accomplishing your goals, accomplishing whatever you're trying to make happen, all right? Whether you like it or not, you're currently building momentum today. But the thing is, though, you might be building the momentum in the right direction or the wrong direction. So listening to this audiobook is going to narrow the direction of your momentum. It's going to specify where your momentum is going to be going. Specify the energy, where you're putting your energy, so you're making sure that you're getting enough momentum in the direction of making your goals happen, making your dreams become a reality. All right? So, one of the biggest things, one of my favorite quotes Tony Robbins said is, we don't get what we want, we get the things we must have. So in order to build momentum, you have to think about your goal. Whatever you're trying to accomplish is something you must have. You don't just drink water just because, right? You drink water because it's a necessity. You don't just breathe just because, right? You breathe because it's a necessity. So if you want to accomplish this goal, whatever you set out for yourself, it has to become a necessity. All right? You're not doing it because you want to. You're doing it because you have to. It is a necessity to survive. It sounds extreme, but this is true. This is the mindset you have to have, right? So the question is, how do we flip the light bulb in our head that puts us in this mentality? Through my research studying many successful people and through my personal experiences, I believe you have to constantly set out time to make yourself better. Constantly find ways to make yourself better. Constantly find ways to push yourself outside your comfort zone. Constantly find ways to learn. Nowadays, with so much distractions in the world, with technology, social media, friends, family, circumstances, etc., 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 we constantly get sidetracked with one thing or another. Next thing you know, we're wondering where all the time has gone because we're at the end of the day, we're tired and we don't even know what we did the whole day. This process repeats over and over and over. When is enough time going to pass for you to say enough is enough? I give myself time each day to start making improvements on myself. Does a week pass by for you? Does a month pass by for you? How long is it going to take for you to do the same? If you're currently finding ways to get better right now, then you're on the right track. If you're not, you got to start figuring that out right now, right? We're going to get more into how to do that later on in the book, but I want to wake you up right now, all right? So start today to make improvements. Start giving yourself more time today. It's an interesting thing when we start to give ourselves more time, we start to be more in tune with ourselves. We start to see how we really think. We start to see how we really act. We start to really see who we are, okay? Now, if you can incorporate some type of self-development, whether it's reading, listening to an audiobook like this, watching a seminar, whatever it may be, if you start incorporating more time for yourself to better yourself, you will see the positive impact it will have on your life. Your decisions ultimately make up where you end up in life. So if you decide to participate in activities that require you to work on yourselves, it will not only be beneficial to you, it will be beneficial for the many people you help in the future because of it, all right? This is how you start to channel in where your momentum is going. You have to start by working on yourself, all right? Improving yourself, learning, always be learning, all right? In order to do anything great, I truly believe you need some momentum. You need to be doing these things for periods of time over and over and over. That's how you build momentum. Anytime you want to accomplish something new, whether it's dropping body fat or becoming the next pop star, my advice is to take it day by day and build momentum. Now, in order to build an incredible amount of momentum, you have to be self-disciplined. You have to be extremely disciplined, which goes back to taking time to work on yourself. When you work on yourself, it will give you the self-discipline to do whatever it takes to build momentum to head in the right direction of your dreams. You know why the majority of people fail on diets? It's because they lack the self-discipline to commit to a plan. They build momentum initially, but over time, momentum dies off. It kind of reminds me of New Year's resolutions. Everyone is so excited in January, but how many people are still excited in May? You guys know what I'm talking about. It may be you, it may be someone else. I'm just saying, we all see it, all right? The reason why you need to constantly be working on yourself is because it requires daily effort to build momentum. It requires a great deal of self-discipline to build momentum. I'm gonna keep on saying that so you guys can feel where I'm coming from on this subject. The most successful people have built a great deal of momentum. In order to keep on heading uphill, you have to keep on building momentum. In other words, never peak. Because when you peak, it only goes downhill from there. Continue to do things that push you in the direction of your goals every day. But like I said, before you build momentum, or before you can build momentum, you have to work on yourself. One key element that must be developed over time and to excel is that you must have self-belief. You must believe in yourself to obtain success. The world is going to throw things at you that question yourself. The world is going to throw things at you that make you think like, why am I doing this? All right? But if you believe in what you're doing and believe that you'll accomplish that goal, you will pass with flying colors. This is not easy though. I'm not saying it's easy because these tests come in different shapes and sizes. They come when you're not expecting them. If you constantly believe in what you're doing and believe that you can accomplish your goals, it's going to make it that much easier to pass through all the adversity that gets thrown at you. This must be a daily practice. Set out time to fuel your energy so you can start taking action. Some people find their energy by listening to their favorite music. Some people find energy by listening to an audiobook like this, I find it pretty motivating. This is how I find my energy, me giving you all this content, me saying all these things, because the more I say it to you guys, the more it instills into myself, all right? That's why I love doing this. So find ways to fuel that energy. Find ways to get yourself motivated so you can build momentum. I want you guys to repeat after me. Get it done early and get it done often. This needs to be your mindset, all right? When you get it done early and get it done often, it becomes easier for you to go out there and take action. Whatever you want to accomplish, in order to build momentum, all right? In order to build momentum in that direction, you have to constantly be thinking about the steps to get there and make sure you get it done early and get it done often. For example, right now, as I'm making this audiobook, I know I have a whole bunch of clients I got to train later today, but I couldn't make the excuse that, I have clients and then I got to go and, write this paper. I got to do, no, I set out the time. I set out the time to get it done early and get it done often. Procrastination will kill your dreams if you let it, all right? So make sure you get it done early and get it done often. Now, taking action seems to be the hardest part for people to do. I believe this is the hardest part for us because we are fearful of rejection. We are fearful of failure. We are fearful what others might think. But I'm letting you know all the difference between the person that made it and the person that didn't is one simple thing. They just did it, They didn't retreat in the sight of fear. They pushed through in the sight of fear, all right? When you keep on taking action in the sight of fear, you will find out more about yourself that you didn't know before. Anytime you push yourself outside your comfort zone, you start finding out some qualities you didn't even know you had. When you continue to face your fears, you become a stronger person. As a fitness trainer, I help people get stronger physically. But right now, I'm telling you, you become stronger mentally. When you know what you must do and you see that fear is stopping you from heading there, I'm telling you to put your head down and run it over. Run it over. You guys watch football? American football. Have you ever seen a football player that just runs over another one? That's what I'm telling you to do by attacking your fears. Attack your fears, all right? Attack your fears so they don't attack you. If you don't overcome that fear of taking action, it will eat you alive because that's the only thing stopping you. So be brave. If you want to be successful, you have to be brave. You have to be willing to put yourself on the line for what you believe. You need to be doing all this. This is how you build momentum, okay? I'm going to keep on emphasizing that. If you want to build momentum in the right direction of accomplishing your goals, you have to apply these principles. You have to, all right? Just run over those fears. Run over them, all right? Once you understand that the fear of action won't go away unless you attack it by taking action, and in order to achieve anything you want to accomplish, this is going to have to happen. This is how you build momentum. That sense of urgency has to be bubbling in your gut. There's no time to waste. Have you ever been running late to work and you're doing everything you can to make sure you get on time? Whether it's speeding, taking risks at those lights where it's yellow and it's about to turn red, and you know it's a close call, but you do it anyway because you're trying to get to work on time. This is the type of urgency that I'm asking you to take in the direction of your dreams. Go at it like there's no tomorrow, because when you have that sense of urgency, constantly attacking your goals by taking action, that momentum starts to build. And we start to head in the directions of accomplishing our goals faster than ever. We all know this, but I'm going to say it again. Procrastination is the killer of many dreams. Procrastination only happens when you don't have that sense of urgency. You have to have that sense of urgency so you don't put it off. Remember what I said earlier. Get it done early, get it done often. I remember in school, we would have a project due by a certain date, and I would constantly push it off, and then suddenly I would have that sense of urgency to work on it. There was a reason the people that had a sense of urgency to take action on it right when the assignment was issued did better than me. The faster you act, the faster you learn, the faster you adjust, the faster you can make progress. And that's how you build momentum. Time is our biggest commodity in life, so don't waste it. Who knows how long you have left in life, so use your time wisely and use it accordingly. If you want to accomplish your goals, you have to really focus on how much time you're putting into it. Have a sense of urgency, attacking your goals with reckless abandon. Developing intense focus is crucial for your success. Let me repeat that, all right? Developing intense focus is crucial for your success. This is how you get the most out of every second of every day. When you learn how to keep your focus on the task at hand, you will start to discover talent and hidden treasures that you didn't even know you had. We all have gifts, talents, inner qualities that make each and every one of us different. But if you don't use your time wisely and focus on sharpening these specific skills, then our strengths will not be used to the best of our abilities. It's that simple. I love sports, and I feel like sports can teach us a lot of life lessons. So let me break this down for you guys, all right? Even though professional basketball players know how to shoot, why do they still practice? They do this because they know if they constantly practice on their skills, keep on shooting constantly, they know when it comes to game time, they can put their team in the best possible position to win. You have to do the same thing. What are you good at? What are your strengths? Find time to focus on those things and make them better. So it'll be easier for you to go out there in the world and start building that momentum to accomplish anything you truly desire. You wouldn't believe what path you will go on if you simply master the things that you're good at and use that to build momentum to make a difference in the world. I'm a living example, and I can show you endless people that have done the same. Look on the Forbes list. Look at professional sports teams. Look at your boss. Look on TV. Many people are using their talents to make a difference. Why can't you?